Ukrainian villages, poverty crushes people into the ground so hard that each day becomes a struggle for the simplest signs of life. Old cottages crumble from dampness, roofs leak, and in winter, residents cover holes with plastic that flaps like a mourning banner in the wind. Roads turn into rivers of mud where no one dares to drive, leaving people cut off as if the world had forgotten them forever in silence. Many villagers carry only a few coins in their pockets, barely enough for salt and bread, while the rest of their needs remain unanswered. Village stores echo with emptiness. Shelves hold scattered goods with prices climbing like mockery of those who can no longer afford them. When fuel runs out, people dismantle fences and furniture to keep warm for a moment, fully aware that tomorrow the frost will return again. Water in wells is dirty, smelling of rust and rot, yet it is consumed by everyone who has no choice, while sickness becomes a routine. Elderly men drift along roads in worn shoes, full of holes that let water in, and all they dream about is one dry meal at the end of day. In winter, snow hides poverty only on the surface. Under the white layer still lies cold, hunger, and the weight of absolute helplessness. On farmland, no work can be seen because there are no seeds or machines, and the soil lies abandoned like a treasure denied to its owners. Many houses stand deserted with windows boarded up, and inside remain only empty walls and the lingering smell of slow death. Old people sit before their huts, staring into space, their eyes showing no future, only an endless stretch of void without escape. Villages are filled with silence, so heavy it resembles a tomb, broken only by the creak of doors or the hollow barking of hungry dogs. When someone falls ill, no ambulance is called, for it never arrives, and the doctor is so far away that the journey is pointless despair. People learn to suffer quietly because screaming changes nothing, and help from authorities or neighbors is no more than a fading myth. Pensions are so tiny they last barely a week, and the rest of the month is endured by scavenging whatever can be found or exchanged. Churches once alive with prayers now echo with shadows, where visitors come not for faith, but for silence that feels almost like surrender. When someone dies, the village sinks into silence because even burial is a luxury, and coffins are built from random planks and nails. At night, lights vanish completely as power disappears for many hours, and the darkness grows thick, stretching like an endless tunnel. In summer, people survive on whatever gardens yield, and in winter, they live on potatoes and cabbage until their stomachs rebel in pain. Time flows differently here, each hour dragging endlessly, every day identical, filled only with cold, emptiness, and slow exhaustion. Poverty allows no choice, stealing strength along with dreams, leaving behind bodies that mechanically endure a life stripped of meaning. Ukrainian villages become dead spaces where people still breathe, though life itself has long been drained away from their existence. It is a world where loneliness, hunger, and cold are constants, and poverty reshapes a person into a fading shadow disappearing unseen.